Was that a sentence? Hello, my name is Heather. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. If you would consider liking and subscribing, that would be super dope. If you are an old friend, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Very sincerely, thank you so much. Today we're talking another little quest. This one will be a little bit of a shorter video than the epic mint chocolate chip quest that I went on earlier, just because I have more limited options on this one, but I will show you the sort of stopgap measures that I am putting through. So I am on the hunt for a key lime pie scent. Key lime pie, first of all, it smells like limes, specifically key limes, but it smells like limes. It smells like creamy. It's made with a lot of like condensed milk. So it's got like a creamy, dairy, desserty thing going on. Also, in my vision of it, you can smell like the crust and the whipped cream. I think this would be phenomenal to smell like. I'm on the hunt. Let's show you what I've done so far. So the reason why I got on this whole epic quest was, again, I smelled something and I like it, but I still want it to be slightly different. This is Theordoros Kalotinis. This is lemon tart. This obviously is not key lime pie. It smells like a lemon tart. It smells like the lemon curd or custard in a tart. You can smell the shell, the like graham crackeriness of that. That's all in this scent. It's a phenomenal scent. I love this scent quite a bit. But I smelled this, and in my brain, that is where the genesis of, I want a scent that is similar to this, but that smells like key lime pie. So that is where the genesis of this started, was I want something very similar to this. Theordoros Kalotinis, if you're listening, make a flanker of this that is key lime pie. Just change it up a little bit. I think you would do a great job at it. I think of anyone, Theordoros Kalotinis could pull it off. That is where the genesis of this idea began. I'm going to tell you about some things I've tried, and then what I am currently doing right now, which I'll get into it. It's a little bit weird. The first thing I'm going to tell you about that I've tried, that I don't currently have a sample of, because I did use my sample up, so I'm just going to put a picture of it right here. This is Vanille by Marsté. This is part of like the Essence collection aspects of her fragrances, which I think are just supposed to be like fragrance enhancers for other things. Like they're meant to be layered and whatnot. So this has notes of coriander, key lime, and vanilla. This is pretty close actually to what I envision my key lime pie scent is in terms of like the custard part of it, like the limey custard. It doesn't really have crust or anything, but it is a very, very nice key lime scent. The unfortunate thing about this particular one is that the lime, and I know this of all things, and I know this is part of the problem of why I can't find this scent, is like citruses in general are very volatile notes. Particularly, I've heard lime is a very volatile note. And what I mean by volatile note is that like you might have them in the top of something to add some brightness, to add some greenness in terms of like a lime scent. That note will sort of disappear very, very quickly because they're just top notes, generally speaking. It's really hard to get them through the duration of the scent, and I understand that. I'm gonna put it out there that I understand that. So Essence Vanille, beginning of this is really, really phenomenal and pretty much exactly what I'm looking for, except it disappears so fast and then it's just a vanilla scent, which is still a lovely vanilla scent. It's great, but it is like, I really wish that what it smelled like in the opening stayed for like much longer than the first 10 minutes. I have heard the delivery fees to get it from the States into Canada. I've heard that like the tariffs and everything make this a very, very expensive scent to get in Canada. So for what it is, it might be a little bit too expensive for me to get, but I do think it is pretty fantastic and sort of pretty close to what I'm looking for, but like not super there, and maybe not the additional costs that are outside of Marsté. It's a very good option for a key lime pie scent. If you, like me, are on the hunt for a key lime pie scent, it is a good one, at least for the first 10 minutes. The next thing I'm going to tell you about that I tried, I gave this one a shot. I blind bought this. This is Juliet Rose's Key Lime Pie. This is an indie brand. You can find them on Etsy. This, unfortunately for me, ended up being a declutter. I do get a citrus lime situation in the beginning, at least. I think there's like an added note of menthol in here, which is, I guess, maybe the intention is to like make it smell like cool and refreshing, but I really pick up on the menthol in this, and it's very, very strong. So to me, this doesn't really smell very gourmand or like a key lime pie or anything. Unfortunately for me, this kind of reminds me, and my husband, because he's the person who said it and then it stuck in my brain. It does give off a bit of like a chlorinated vibe, like it sort of smells like an indoor pool a little bit, which is really unfortunate. I had really high hopes for this. It's not really, unfortunately, a thing that's going to work out for me, but I do still think that this brand is worth trying. That's Juliet Rose Key Lime Pie. I do like the bottles though. They are very cute and very, very shiny. Oh, look at that. Super shiny. The third thing I've tried in my hunt for key lime pie scents, and I'm finished this actually. This is Sucreabeille. Again, I really don't know how to pronounce this name. I'm so sorry. Sucreabeille Key Lime Pie. This bottle has like, key lime pie has a weird scary face with worms. I'm not quite sure why that is. But anyways, I also don't know if you can get this anymore. They sell things for as long as they have them and then sort of like go off sale a little bit. So I don't know if you can get this anymore. I did use all of this up. It's empty. It's done now. I can still sort of smell it. I think this has a note of lime cake in it, I think, is the way that the note is worded. The lime is very, very strong and very prominent in this. I can see how for some people this might go a little like cleaning product to them. It didn't for me, but I can see how that could happen in someone's brain. The lime is very, very strong in this. The lime lasts for the duration of the scent, I will say that. And it does last a pretty decently long time. And I do, in this scent, as opposed to the Juliet Rose or the Essence Vanille, I do smell the crust in this specifically. Like I smell that like a graham crust underneath. So it's got the lime and it's got the crust. The lime is very like tart and juicy. The reason why I don't think this is my ultimate key lime scent is because I don't really get any like creaminess out of this. I don't really get like whipped cream or like condensed milk. There's not a whole lot of like creaminess going onto this. So this is like the key lime part and the crust part, but none of the like creamy milkiness I think should be part of the key lime pie experience. But I do think this is a pretty decent one and worth checking out if they are still selling it or if it's available. I'm not entirely sure. I will look into it. That's Sucreabeille's key lime pie. The current situation for what I am doing to achieve a key lime pie scent is probably slightly weird, but here we go. BushBalm is a Canadian company that sells bath products. They sell oils and scrubs and that kind of thing, particularly for certain areas. With the name BushBalm, I think you can get the idea. Anyways, they are in my ads a lot, so I see them a lot. I've never really purchased anything from them before, but they have limited edition scents that come up from time to time. And the current limited edition scent for the summer is key lime pie. So I bought some things. You'll see where I'm going with this. So I bought this Ingrown hair exfoliating scrub, which I haven't used yet. And that's sort of what it looks like. Haven't tried that yet. I will, I guess, report back on whether or not I think that is worth it or not. Anyways, we're not super talking about this, but I just thought I would mention it because that was part of my order. Anyways, so I bought this. This is BushBalm's Ingrown hair oil, and this is in the scent key lime pie. So this is a very like sweet lime scent with a little bit of that creaminess going on underneath. So you're like, okay, so you have ingrown hair oil that smells like key lime pie. Where I'm going with this is a scented oil, ultimately. I mean, it's got its purposes and stuff, but it is also just a scented oil. So the combination right now, this is the stopgap solution I have for this key lime pie scent that I'm dreaming of. Key lime pie oil plus Theordoros Kalotinis lemon tart is pretty much bang on exactly what I'm looking for, and is what I am currently doing with this. Yeah, it's ingrown hair oil, sure, but like it is just scented oil that has like a very like fresh smelling sweet lime scent, and then a little bit of lemon tart on top of that. You get like the crust and everything that's from this and a bit of the lemon, but the oil makes it a little more on the lime side, and I think it's phenomenal. So that is where I'm at with the key lime pie quest. I don't have the ultimate key lime pie scent yet, But I do have a solution, and the solution is a very limited edition ingrown hair oil plus Theodore Kalotinis lemon tart. You do what you gotta do. I still think you can buy this right now. It is limited edition though, so if you are interested in this combination, I would try to get your hands on this now. I haven't tried it in terms of ingrown hair or anything. I haven't tried the scrub yet because I'm still working on some other scrubs before I get to that one. So I cannot comment on the veracity of what their intended uses are. But I can say this smells like a really nice lime scent. It is a scented oil. It works really well with Theordoros Kalotinis with lemon tart. And that is where I'm at with the key lime pie quest. So friends, do you have any suggestions, thoughts, comments on key lime pie scents? It will also accept key lime pie recipes, as long as they are nut-free. It's surprisingly hard to find pre-made key lime pie that I can eat as someone who is allergic to peanuts and tree nuts. That is difficult. So I have to make my own. But I might make my own soon because key lime pie is fantastic. Is there anything you can think of that maybe I haven't tried? I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, friends. I will see you around.